can take, it depends on the length of the manuscript. And it's actually so funny how rarely that comes up in when authors are thinking about their timeline. They're like, well, how long does it take? And we're like, well, how long is your book? And they're like, well, what does that matter? Well, a 30,000 word book and a 100,000 word book are very different. Like they take a lot of different time. So it really depends on the length of the book. Typically the books we work on are between 40, 50,000 words. Low end would be 30-ish thousand words. We've worked on books as much as 150,000 words. Now that would be a really long book. 150,000 is a lot. But usually with a 40, 50,000 word book, you're looking at about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks if it is particularly dense content, or if it's content that in order to do an effective line edit, the editor really needs to deeply understand the information. They need to maybe read it first and get a feel for it. That doesn't mean that if they're not reading it first and getting a feel for it, that they're not going to do a good job. You usually don't need to. But sometimes the work is so, I don't know, there's like a depth to it that requires, okay, I need to become familiar with this content first.